Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host Red. I got videos today from the Modern King.
How much is an eyeshadow palette? How much is like her nails? That's why men like pay for dates and things.
So in a scenario where I could demonstrate that I spend more money getting ready, are you okay with a woman fully paying for the date?
No.
Okay, so then why would that even be an argument?
Of course
then?
not. Just
Can you
double
repeat the
standard.
question?
I'm a really high earning guy going on a date with a girl who's not broke, but she makes $70,000 a year and I make $1 million. And I pick her up in a Lamborghini. I've definitely spent more money showing up to that date than she did.
Yeah, but
So if I show up in my Lamborghini and my Rolex and my custom suit and whatever, I've spent more money in preparation showing up for that date. Should
Correct.
she fully
See, they want to play this money game. We can play the money game. Custom suits, custom everything. Yeah, we're talking about tens of thousands just to be on that date if you really want to calculate it. Yeah, even though I get to wear my suit for work and business all the time and I wear it almost every day, doesn't mean I didn't wear a freaking, custom suit that cost me thousands of dollars.
pay for the whole date?
no.
But I spent more money getting ready.
I am never gonna pay for a first date.
Yeah, bro, divorce is the only option.
Yep.
She's not the right wife, bro. Finding a better woman's the only option at this point, honestly. Can't believe she would do that to you, bro. After all you guys have been through, it doesn't even make sense. This must be crazy, bro. What the Are you serious?
What the f?
You just threw my phone.
You said divorce was the only option. She's not the right wife. Are you serious?
I was on the phone with my friend. His wife cheated on him.
Oh. Sorry. I'll go get your phone.
Are you
I'm
serious?
sorry, I'll go get your phone.
God.
I can't take you
Bruh.
on a date. Why? Oh, okay, no worries.
I love this clip because it just shows you just move on. If you just move on, they feel a way about it. Then they start chasing. And if they start bitching and moaning, who gives a freak? You got the numbers you wanted.
It would work.
Already?
It would work.
Already?
What?
That's
Yeah, just because you Asian doesn't mean you special.
Who's this? I have no idea what this girl is.
Does anybody else think it's weird that women can expect things from men, but men can't expect anything from women? Like, I seriously want you to stop and think about one thing that it's socially acceptable for a man to expect from a woman. Like, can you think of a tangible thing where if I got on here and I was like, hey, I think in a
I can't even expect respect. Us asking for respect, women should just respect men. We get flack from that.
relationship that women should blah, 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 that wouldn't be problematic or red pill. Because from what I notice, it's like, it's okay if a woman expects men to pay for dates, but that man can't expect the woman to put out. It's okay if women expect men to pay all their rent, but if he expects her to cook and clean, he's a filthy misogynist. Women can expect a man to facilitate an environment in which they can become a stay-at-home mother. However, that man cannot expect her to become a stay-at-home mother. Like, do you see what I'm getting at?
That's so
Personally,
crazy.
I don't think anybody should expect anything from anybody. However, the hypocrisy is crazy to me. And the lack of acknowledgement in the hypocrisy just confuses me. It's like,
It's how they beat us. It's how they win this game. Is this one-sided hypocrisy without any acknowledgement. And if none of them acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
we have certain demographics here who are listing their expectations, but not being willing to deliver anything whatsoever.
Say it louder for the women in back. That's definitely gonna get me in trouble. In all seriousness, this is what's so frustrating for so many men out there. Because they're either trying to find a life partner through all of this stuff, all of the double standards, all of the negativity towards men in general right now. The fact that so many women would pick the bear over a man. Or they've
The bear.
decided to just stay single. They've decided to remove themselves from the game. Most men out there are just so frustrated over these double standards. And if while being single, they've discovered peace and sanity, they're going to stay there.
Peace is nice. It truly is.
They are choosing peace over this craziness.
If they didn't have any double standards, they'd have no standards
This is correct. This is correct.
at all. They can be as delusional as they want, but it doesn't mean men are obligated to tolerate said delusion.
And that's why we say the power to walk away.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I really order whatever I want?
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
It's your night.
I'm looking at that dry-aged porterhouse.
126.
Like, I don't even understand this. You cannot eat 32 ounces. I know for a fact you cannot eat 32 ounces. But you went for the 32-ounce bone-in, dry-aged porterhouse, which is usually made for 2 people, by the way.
A 32-ounce steak?
Right.
Bro, she weighs no more than 160. What she eat?
Dude, she looks maybe 150. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can eat a 32-ounce steak. I'm gonna be bloated.
A 32-ounce steak for?
If you got a girl, man, you should take care of your girl and her friends. Like, y'all going out on a date.
What the hell are you talking about, bro? What the hell are you talking about?
If she's with her friends and it's you gotta pay for them.
All right.
You gotta pay for them.
You almost got me.
I can't.
You almost got me.
I can't finish it.
You guys were so mean to that
Like, even saying it out loud just doesn't even make sense. Oh, yeah, you can bring your friend and I'll just pay for everybody. Yeah, that sounds good.
woman who was upset that no one in the Amazon warehouse was hitting on her. And I don't understand why, because I think it's very easy to understand what she's saying. She has not felt desired for most of her life. People do not find her attractive. No one has been explicitly saying that they find her attractive.
Correct me if I'm confused, but didn't we spend the last couple of years talking about equality? So yes.
And not wanting to objectify women for their beauty.
The young lady who's crying in Amazon, what most of you guys or most of everyone is seeing is what's called equality. Just for a second, close your eyes and imagine a male got on here and said the same exact thing. Women would be roasting him. Dudes would already be roasting him because this is something we understand when you're growing up.
23, recently dating a rich 29-year-old. He's been taking you to expensive dinners, $500 plus. How do I get him to spend it? Personally, he wants to take me on vacation. Okay, so he's using you and enjoying your company, and he's spending money on you and him. Okay, so you can't count that as money spent on you.
That's the dumbest logic. I hate that logic so much because with that logic, if I wasn't with you, I wouldn't have spent those extra money at all, and I would have just been more money in my pocket.
$0 has been spent on you.
So if I understand her girl math correctly, him spending his money on her is selfish and doesn't actually count because he also benefits from the money spent. You know what's even funnier is she's still not satisfied and wants more because the dinners, experiences, and trips are no longer enough to satiate her never-ending appetite for more. Avoid financial vampires like this at all costs.
I see why I'm starting to see more and more videos on this app of women complaining about not getting the things that they want out of men or not getting men to treat them the way that they want to be treated. Y'all are stupid. Y'all,
my brother. Pretty much straight up. Y'all dumb.
Y'all are stupid because you're taking advice from this dumbass chick. Y'all are being programmed so that way they can turn you into customers. I want you to really think about it. Think about all these female creators that are pushing the male-hating agenda. Something that they have in common. Majority of them are in relationships. But then they tell you that you should hate men. But of course, when you go to their page, there's a link on there where they're selling you something.
Correct.
In regards to hating men. But the whole time, they're happy in their relationship. Y'all really got to stop falling for this bullshit. It's been going on long enough.
Are you in a relationship with a woman and you're tired of all that hooting and hollering? Well, here are 5 surefire ways passed down from generation to generation of men on how to calm those ladies down. Number 5, just tell her to calm down.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw this man list, I was like, I'm sure the first one's going to be calm down.
Sometimes women get all caught up in their womaning and forget the
And the
basic
womaning?
rules of polite discourse. A gentle reminder to calm down should simmer the situation. Number
Should.
4, remind her to relax. This helps the ladies who understand their level of energy is inappropriate, but aren't quite sure what the next step to take. Number 3, you're here, I need you here.
Surefire way to escalate everything.
This simple physical action can help demonstrate the de-escalation necessary in the situation. Number 4, pretend this is your crazy knob. You need to turn it way down. Again, just another physical demonstration to show them the proper path. And number 1, only to be used in extreme cases. You're acting like your mother. This world doesn't need two that crazy walking around. Just use these 5 simple methods and you'll never have an out-of-hand lady again. We'll see you next time.
You just have people, men in body bags after this.
I've been seeing a lot of conversation about how men are ruining the club.
I will have you notice the septum piercing
Yep.
theory
Saw that
has not
immediately.
missed yet. Viewer discretion is advised.
Vibe, and I was hesitant to weigh in because I am a non-binary
That overweightness and it's just attitude.
lesbian. I understand that I am not desired by a lot of these people, and I don't really care about that aspect of things, but what I have noticed is that they are failing the water test. Now, the water test is when you need water, or one of your friends needs water, and you jump the line to ask the person who's currently ordering for water. This has never been a problem. At a music festival, at a bar, at a club, it doesn't matter. Until recently, people have started saying no.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You are not into men. Fair. But you are conducting tests. The water test. And the water test is if there's a line at a bar or whatever, you skip the line. You go to the person in the front if it's a man and you tell him, hey, get me a water. And if he chooses not to get you a water, he's a bad person.
Correct.
You lost me at skipping the line. Let me start there. Secondly, don't nobody owe you. If that person does not want to get you water, they don't have to get you water. Wait in line like everybody else. If it is not an absolute emergency, I don't see why anyone would feel entitled to said water. This level of entitlement that some of y'all walk.
She just said skip the line as if that wasn't the problem. Like you just talk about doing bad things as if it's just normal. That's what we should do. Just skip lines.
Walk around with is insane to me.
At gay clubs, at straight clubs, men have started saying no. And I just don't understand how you can sit there and ask for all the perks that women get, but you don't bring any of the kindness or respect or just fun that women bring. Like, it just makes no sense to me how you can fail that test because it is the most basic thing in the world to just get somebody some water.
You're doing everything except addressing the fact that they don't have to do these things and you're not entitled to them doing it. Would it be a nice gesture? Sure. But if that person chooses not to, that's just something you have to accept. And when the f did that become a test? What are you even talking about? And what do you mean by we're asking for the perks that women get? What perks are you talking about?
It doesn't cost you a dime. It costs you, what, 5 more words? Can I add a water? I don't know if I counted that correctly, whatever. But it's just really
Can't even count correctly.
telling. It's really telling about the state of men and everything like that, that they would say no to getting somebody water, whether they deem that person desirable or not. Because again, I've seen some of my straight friends baddest around get denied from it as well.
So your idea of men being better is diving into your high level of entitlement. I find it so odd that the only time you guys praise men is when they're doing something for y'all. But the moment we do something for us or the moment we do something that we don't want to do for y'all, now all of a sudden we're all these things.
If a man asked her for water, do you think she would pass her own
Hell no.
test? But then again, people like this don't seem to have any issues with double standards.
Yeah, remember, that's the only standards they got, right? Modern King? It's these
Like
double
I've said
ones.
before, many of them view men as utility to make their life easier. So whenever a man tells them no, they
This is why walking away and not dealing with women is probably the best thing, because now they lost their utility. They lost their ATM. They lost their muscle.
get angry because they believe men are obligated to serve them.
Mom, why you don't just give us this bag? You and Daddy can go.
Rage cut my hair off since my husband cut my bi-weekly salon visit out of the family budget, knowing that I don't know how to do my own hair. So you punish yourself.
Mind you, her description says, granted, we are saving for our homestead, which I want more than anything, but still. Bro, Shorty really cut her hair because her husband cut out her weekly salon visits. Ain't nowhere in saying she can't get it done once a month. He ain't say it was for no reason. She literally...
There's no reason for women to be going to salon bi-weekly.
He said it's for their homestead, which she wants more than anything. This is...
No, she's lying to you. This is why we know it's a lie. If that was the only thing she wanted over anything, then she would sacrifice and not make a fucking deal out of not being able to cut her hair.
Actually kind of scary, bro. Like, bro, this is the equivalent of a toddler throwing a fit.
100%.
This is what this is, but you're a grown adult. Do y'all remember as kids when your mom was like, no, I can't have it, and so you deliberately like did something to yourself thinking it was going to hurt her? Like, for example, your parents said that you can't have cake, and you're just like, bet I'm not going to eat that, and you literally just starve yourself because you couldn't have cake. That's not corrected. They turn into this as an adult. 100%. Her husband saving to get them a homestead that she wants, and she's cutting her hair because he's cutting out the bi-weekly salon visits.
Did a husband cross the line when he left his wife at the airport? The husband explained they had about 15 minutes until boarding started, and his wife insisted on going to Starbucks, which was on.
Doesn't matter for what event it is. I'm not going to be late, especially when I booked tickets already. Get out of here.
On a different terminal. He told her she didn't have time, but she didn't listen. He waited as long as possible, but when the gate agent was about to close the door, he decided to get on the plane, and the wife did not make the connection.
Yeah, throw the whole wife away. First of all, he was going to visit his daughter. So when the wife decided to go to another terminal with 15 minutes to board the plane, she made him make a choice between her and his daughter.
Correct.
So there was just a trip planned before. She overslept, so they already missed the flight. So this is the second time that they're going to try to see his daughter. So
Sabotage.
when she decided that she was going to delay or just take her sweet time like the plane was supposed to wait for her, then he did the right thing and he got his butt on that plane to go see his daughter.
Hopefully you guys realize that one gentleman giving us those 5 advices, those 5 key points, was satire, and you don't go out there telling those things to your girl, because yeah, you're not about to have a good time. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that. I'll get you guys next time. Ciao.